Okay, so I'm going to do a quick summary for those of you that are new for today. I'm just going to list the name of the topics that we covered from Series 1. At the beginning, we learned to set goals and understand the mental component, requirement to practicing, and then learned how to build perfect practice plans and routines. And then Series 2, we talked about what to expect in the first results that you start to have, learning the importance of building self-awareness, both physically, visually, and mentally. And I would categorize emotionally as inside of mentally, but equally as important as those three main topics. So kind of really four different levels of types of self-awareness. And we talked about learning how to use self-awareness to deal with high-pressure situations and making decisions and things like that, listening to your body. The title of all of Series 3 is going to be called Learning to Compete, and I've stated that the goal of this series is going to be to build upon the foundation laid by the first two series and get more in-depth with actual tournament scenarios and how to learn to compete successfully based off of a continuous focus on self-assessment and awareness in order to restructure and build upon the plan that we work together to lay out in Series 1. I've been watching the analytics of all the episodes and the podcasts and stuff, and we're getting a lot of new people coming in now, and so I wanted to just state that if you're new and you've made the decision not to start from the beginning and to instead kind of start from where we are right now, I completely understand that because it would feel overwhelming to do that. Although I would highly recommend you to go back to start from the beginning and listen to the episodes in order until you can catch up with the live stuff, because it's built and structured in a way to take you from the beginning through a whole year to help you accomplish your shooting goals. And if you don't have that foundational aspect in the first two series of the podcast, those are kind of the things that we're going to be pulling forward with us in every month. I would say this to you. If you care enough about shooting to be listening to a shooting podcast, then I would say that you don't not have the time to listen to those episodes, because if you're that invested in shooting already that you're willing to spend time to listen to any podcast, then that means that you care about your results. And if you care about your results, then this podcast is based off of all the information that I've learned in 23 years of competing, and it's taken me 23 years to get to the point that I have the knowledge that I talk about now. And so far, I just did a little math for a letter I had to write, and there's 21 hours of recorded episodes for the podcast right now. So you can honestly turn 23 years of having to learn this into 21 hours of getting the information, and it literally doesn't cost anything at all. But if you still, after that rant, decide that you don't, I would say that there is one episode that you have to listen to. And it is Series 1, Episode 3. It's called Understanding the Mental Component to Optimizing Practice. And the reason why you should listen to that one is because it basically, in 2 hours and 38 minutes, talks to you about how to not waste your time practicing anymore. Because honestly, while researching for that episode, I was realizing how much I waste in my practice. Not only shells, but time and money as well. So, okay.